What up, Triple T? This is Tim. I'm back again with another Table Talk Time reaction. So, first of all, let me start off before we get started. I hope everybody's doing safe. Make sure you do personal hygiene. Make sure you wash your hands. Keep social distance down to a very minimum. Stay indoors as much as possible. That way you don't get infected, or if you are infected, you don't give it to someone else. And I hope everybody's staying safe. And I'm keeping you all in my thoughts and prayers every single day. Now, with that being said, today we're going to be reacting to Jelly Roll called Life featuring Brix. Brix. This was put out today on April 2nd, 2020. It's been out for 12 hours. It's got 94,000 views already in 12 hours. That's pretty good. Now, this is off his Beautiful Disaster album. So, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we do a video over here on Table Talk Time, because this is not my channel, this is your channel, and I'm going to tell you that every single day, and you can count on it. Alright, Triple T, you know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, and enjoy the ride. So we're about to do Jelly Roll. Life featuring Brix. Let's get it. Man, that's tough right there. Boy, he's coming out the gate preaching. And he is straight up singing. Boy, you know I love his voice. Jelly, you the man. You got one of the best vocals out there. But you hear what he said. He said, hey, if I could find a paper, if I can roll the paper up and smoke my problems away, I'd roll it up and smoke them away. If I can take a pill, I take the whole bottle and make my problems go away. Or if I can find it in a glass, I take 2 shots and he'd be okay. And if that was the case, he would never have any more problems. Hey, that's tough. You know, when we go through life, you're going to have those hard times. And what happens when people do? They'll turn to drugs, alcohol, or popping pills, and they think that's going to solve their problem. It's not. Only thing it does, it blinds you from your problems. Temporarily. And then eventually, when that high wears off, that problem's still going to be there. That's why you should never put off tomorrow what you can do today. Face your problems head on and get it over with. That's the best way you solve them. Come on, let's get it. Boy, hey, that beat right there is tough. We got me over here bouncing my head hard. Did you hear what he said? He said the exact same thing I did. He basically said, hey, I can drink and smoke and pop pills all I want. it's not gonna cover the problem up. Temporarily it will. But eventually it's gonna be there. So you gotta basically deal with it. That's what I said, and that's what he just said. Man, that's tough. Well, I think Jelly be listening to my reactions when he writes these songs. Nah, I'm just playing. Hey, that'd be tough though if he did, wouldn't it? Man, that's tough. I said the exact same thing. Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? And that's what this message is about. I keep telling y'all that every single time. Hey, don't let your depression get you down. It's not worth taking your life over. It's not worth hitting that bottle or that pills or smoking that dope. Face your problems head on, and trust me, you will overcome them. It's not going to be easy. But hey, if you want the finer things in life, it's never easy to get them. You got to work for them. That's tough. Come on, let's get it.
And it's hard for a man like me to accept my losses. What do we do now? When you're frozen inside and it's cold outside and the heat goes out. When you're already late and you got a detour because the streets shut down. And it's all on you because you know you can't let your people down. You got to go in beast mode now. If I could put my problems in a paper, then I'd roll them up and blow them away.
Hey, that's true right there. Hey, that's straight truth. He said, hey, what are you going to do when the heat goes out and it's cold outside? What are you going to do when everything you're trying to do is to get ahead in life? Especially, and then he said, what did he say? He says, I'm the type of person, I can't accept losses. I can relate to that. I don't like losses either. I hate defeat. But then the most important message was, especially when your people rely on you, meaning your family, relies on you to bring in that money, to bring in the food, put it on the table. What are you going to do? He said, you got to go beast mode. That's true. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, God forbid if I ever lost my job, I would do whatever it takes to make money. There's no shame in my game. If it means I had to go flip burgers at McDonald's, deliver pizzas, and shovel shit to earn a buck, if that's what I'd have to do to put food on the table for my family, I'm going to do it. Because I'm not going to let my family down. I'm going to make sure my family's taken care of. As long as God puts breath in my lungs and enables me to get up and walk, I'm going to be working. Look, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I know it's been a while since I did any type of story time. But this song right here will go very good with this story that I'm about to tell you. Growing up, my mom and dad, they ended up they split it up after 17 years of marriage. Now, my father was a military guy. He was in Vietnam. And he was very abusive to my mother. And there were 4 boys. 4 of us. And my mom had custody of all 4 of us. My mom was working 2, 3 jobs at a time to make sure the rent was paid and there was food on the table. And there were many, many a nights that my mom went to bed hungry. She wouldn't eat. That's how poor we were. Matter of fact, we didn't even have a TV. From 1975 to 1977, we didn't even have a TV. And I remember this one particular day, I came home from school. I said, Mom, I got homework to do. And she said, what's that? I said, but I'm not going to be able to complete it. She said, why? I said, the homework is we have to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and do a report on it. It was right around Christmas time, 1977. I'll never forget it. My mom took every piece of jewelry she had down to the pawn shop and sold it and bought a black and white TV for me so I can do my book report. That's tough. And think about that. She took every prized possession she had down to the pawn shop, and they didn't give her much for it, because you know how pawn shops are. They're going to give you the very low minimum and then turn around and sell it 10 times more what they paid for it, just to buy a crappy black and white TV so I can do a book report on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, fast forward my life. As I got an adult, I asked my mom one day, I said, Mom, why didn't you ever go on welfare? We were poor. Why didn't you ever get food stamps so we could have food? Because there were many times the only thing we had in the house was bread, mustard, and Parmesan cheese. You know how many mustard Parmesan cheese sandwiches I had as a kid? More than I can count. More than I want to remember. That's why I can't stand Parmesan cheese today, because of that. And you know what my mom's response was? She says, as long as I was able to work, I would never take a handout. She says, she says, God gave me 2 feet, 2 hands, 2 legs, and 2 arms. And with that, I'm going to go out and work and do whatever it takes to make whatever type of money I can make, just so you boys can be taken care of. That's tough. A lot of people don't have that motivation or drive like my mom did. A lot of people will be like, whatever. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm just going to go on welfare and live off society. Don't get me wrong. There are some people who are on welfare that need it. I understand that. But then there are some who just milking the system just to get over, because they're straight lazy. Those are the ones I don't believe should get it. And that's just my personal opinion. But that goes so on side with what he just said right there. Come on, let's get it. There's another preaching song by Jelly. Come on. Tough right there. That's brutal. He basically said, hey, my mom didn't give 2 cents about me as a kid. She picked men over me. And there's some women out there who will do that. Why they do that, I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're so insecure about themselves, but they will sit there and be with a dude who will beat the snot out of them day in and day out and make excuses for them every time, because they don't want to be alone. Man, forget that. I'd rather be alone, pain-free, than being with somebody being in pain all the time. Man, that's tough. Man, it's got a deep message in this song. Another straight deep message, straight preaching. Come on, let's get it.
Show my daughter, see her daddy thriving. Cause these kids gon' do what you do, but not what you say. I'm teaching them that it's not okay to be just okay. That's never okay. That's never okay. Feeling stressed as I sit and reminisce about my open cases. A nigga meditate just to renovate all of my broken places. On the real, I think I need therapy. Cause some of these thoughts I be having just be scaring me. If I could put my problems in a paper, then I'd roll them up and blow them away. If I could...
Hey, that's true right there. The thoughts that people have going through their mind, people do need therapy at times. But if you notice, as he's walking up the steps, he's looking around. making sure nobody's watching them. Jelly did that exact same thing in the beginning of the movie, in the video. I didn't realize what they were doing, but now I do. They didn't want anybody to know that they were going to go talk to somebody. Because men, for some reason, we think that we're weak if we can't admit that there's something wrong with us. That doesn't make you weak. If you admit that you have something wrong with you, that makes you strong. Because you're willing to stand up and confront what's wrong with you and seek help for it. Trust me, I was like that for years. I didn't want to admit there was things wrong with me. When I came back from Iraq in 2006, you couldn't, if you'd asked me if there's anything wrong with me, nope. In my mind, I didn't think there was. But if you ask my family, they'll tell you that there was something wrong with me. And it almost cost me my family. Until I went and seeked and got treatment for it. When you accept that there is something wrong with you and you go get treatment, that makes you a better person. That makes you strong. Because you're willing to stand up and fight for what you believe in. You're willing to admit that there is something wrong with you and that you can't handle it on your own or solve it on your own, and you do need help. That makes you strong. Keeping it bottled up inside and keeping denying that there's something wrong with you, that makes you weak. Come on, man, let's get it.
Find a pill to solve 'em, I would take a bottle and I'd be okay. If I could fit my sorrows in a glass, I'd pour a double shot and drink 'em away. If life was that easy, then I'd never have to worry for the rest of my days. But life just ain't that easy. Oh no, no, no. It's taking its toll on me deep down in my soul, my soul, my soul.
Life ain't just that easy. Oh no, it's taking a toll on me deep down in my soul.
Yo, that's tough right there. He said, hey, life ain't that easy, and it's taking a toll on my soul. And that's true. Life is not easy. The struggles that things people go through, it will take a toll on you. It can wear you down. And sometimes you may think that, man, what's the sense of living for? No matter what I do, I take 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, take 2 steps back. That's that hard right I keep preaching about. Don't settle for the easy wrong, because you're going to fail every time. As long as you don't quit, you can never lose. The moment you give up and you quit, that's when you will lose. That's a true statement right there. That's tough. Yo, but this song definitely had a very strong message. It basically saying, hey, you can't solve all your problems in one day. Alcohol and drugs and popping pills not the way to go. And you got too many people depending on you. Your kids, your spouse, your parents, or your grandparents. They dependent on you. So don't cave in to those peer pressures. Face your problems head on. If you do, you'll come out on top. That's basically what it's telling you. Alright, Triple T. Put a comment down below and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know the message that you got out of this song. I thought it was another fire song by Jelly Roll featuring Brix. It's off his Beautiful Disaster album. Like I said, I don't think this guy can ever put out a bad track. Alright, Triple T, you know the deal. Be kind to yourself, love your family, love your neighbors, to include your enemies. And as always, Triple T, God bless you and God bless America. Until next time, Triple T, this is Tim with your Table Talk Time reaction. Have a good night.